seconds away on this holiday edition of Studio 5. The Greatest Showman shines bright in theaters. We go behind the scenes to show you why. Plus,
flooding in Houston, World Vision helped out with that. Wow. Puerto Rico, World Vision was there.
Studio 5 hits the barn to deliver a World Vision. And then, the Nashville trio Point of Grace is here to put us in the holiday mood. Studio 5 starts now. Welcome to this special holiday edition of Studio 5. This is the season that is all about spreading cheer and spending time with the ones you love. So today, I have a special co-host in the house. My daughter, Sarah, is here.
And since I'm here, we are going to mix things up. Instead of the normal Studio 5 countdown, we'll be counting down our favorite holiday movies. Here are the first two.
At number 5.
Hang on! Cyrus! Jasper! Come on, guys!
Is this year's new holiday film, The Star.
Oh, these wise guys are lost.
Wise men don't get lost, Felix.
So you're saying they know where this birthday party is?
And what makes you so certain it's a birthday party?
Oh, here we go.
Have you seen the presents these guys are bringing? Gold, myrrh, frankincense?
Could be a baby shower. You bring gifts to a baby shower.
Baby shower? What is the baby gonna do with frankincense, silly camel?
At number 4.
What's wrong? We've been evicted?
Is this contemporary adaptation of Langston Hughes' acclaimed Black Nativity.
I got a mouth to feed, but I can't make these ends meet.
She's struggling. What kind of parents are you? We're the broken-hearted kind.
The silence is too loud for me. Life just ain't fair. Is anyone out there?
Does anyone care?
Just let me know that I am a part of your plan, that you're watching over and know who I am.
Those are definitely two of the best. Make sure you stay tuned to see the rest of our countdown.
Thank you, Sarah. The Greatest Showman is a new film inspired by the life of P.T. Barnum. It's an original musical celebrating the birth of show business and telling the story of a visionary who created a spectacle that became a worldwide sensation. Here's your Studio 5 first look.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
Doing a movie musical is one of the hardest things you can pull off in the business.
You're still just the tailor's boy.
Hide away.
Better luck with your next job.
Those people will never accept us.
The story is so full of heart, and it's about imagination, it's about passion and following your dreams and just abandon, fearless abandon. He was going to live the life of his dreams.
P.T. Barnum, at your service. I'm putting together a show, and I need a star.
Nothing anybody said would stop him. He followed his own path, and any setback he had, he managed to literally turn that setback into a positive.
I'm putting together a show.
It's a place where people can see things they've never seen before. Okay.
He believed that what makes you different actually makes you special.
Come on, you hear the call. 21 who's searching for a way to...
What he represents, this idea that you can be whatever you want. You can choose the life you want to be. Yes, you have to work hard. Yeah, you have to have imagination. Yeah, you've got to have talent, but you can do it. That's why, to me, Barnum is a uniquely American story.
Hey, no one's buying hats back here. Get out front. Go. WD, and I want to introduce my newest hire, Mr. Philip Carlisle.
The biggest breakthrough for Philip, I think for really anyone in the movie, is the moment that you realize that you don't have to live within the boundaries that everyone else has set through history or through time. You don't have to follow the rules. You don't have to color inside the lines.
What is your act, Mr. Carlisle?
I don't have an act.
Everyone's got an act.
Anne and Philip, fall in love.
Who's that?
Even though it's set in the 1800s, right? And even though, you know, it is a musical, and musicals kind of have their own sound, there's something about this one musically that is very modern and contemporary. Like, you could re-record any of these and it could go on the radio. I know that there's a young woman or a young man who is going to hear this song and is going to need to hear "This Is Me," need to hear that, you know, I'm brave, I'm bruised, I'm who I'm meant to be. Somebody needs to hear those words, you know? Literally everything that happens is like flying in the air. Me grabbing him grabbing me, swinging around, you know? It's just, it's so cool to me. Everybody's gonna be able to relate to it a different way, and hopefully leave with a very fantastical, magical experience, and just probably leave singing and dancing. And
it's just a beautiful message.
It really does empower people to just be themselves.
We ended up with something I think that's truly going to be magical.
So tell me, do you want to go where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night, impossible comes true, it's taking over you.
No one ever made a difference by being like everyone else.
The Greatest Showman is in theaters December 25th.
We've got much more of this Studio 5 special holiday edition ahead, but first, here's a special Christmas message.
Hey Studio 5, I'm Carrie. It's good to see you. I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas and also just tell you, hold your family tight and just let's celebrate the reason why we celebrate Christmas, which is Jesus, who is the most amazing. And I pray this year that if your family doesn't know Jesus, that this would be the year of salvation and reconciliation for you. God bless you. Love you.
Still to come, animals are taking over Studio 5.
Lovebug, Amelia, Bedelia, and of course, Big Newt.
With a lesson on how you can give the best Christmas gift.
Welcome back to the Studio 5 Holiday Special. We're counting down the best holiday films. Here are number 2 and 3.
At number 3. Is the long-awaited sequel to The Best Man Holiday.
It's tragically ironic that the day we received the Son of God, he called one of his daughters home. I know that God has a plan. You know. But this one, is really hard to accept.
No, she can't go. She can't go.
At number 2.
Rudolph. Hi.
Is this 1964 Christmas classic, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
For crying out loud! Fireball, what's the matter?
Get away! Get away from me! No! What's this nonsense here, Bucks? After all,
Hey, look at the beak.
Hey, buy us new.
Hey, Ballpaws! Hey, Snap! Stop calling me names!
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer!
And there is only one more film left in our countdown. It is my personal favorite. So Sarah, how would you feel if I brought home a goat or a chicken for Christmas?
Why would you do that?
Well, I know it sounds strange, but watch this next story and it will all make sense.
Sarah, look at this. Through the magic of television, I have left the studio, come to the barn, and I've also changed my clothes to bring you
a great story. Take a look as we are joined right now by these beautiful animals and our friend from World Vision, Brian Duss. We are here to talk about the annual gift-giving catalog. So good to see you again. Welcome back.
Thanks so much for having us all back.
Well, who do we have here? Who's all here with us today?
We've got Mo and Benji, Herbie and Lovebug, Amelia, Bedelia, and of course, Fig Newton.
All right, now, these animals are not going to leave here and arrive at your home on Christmas.
No, that's right.
But you can't give them.
Lovebug will not show up and eat your Christmas tree.
That's good
So,
news.
yeah. What you do is you go to worldvisiongifts.org and you can purchase any one of over 200 gifts, and you can print out a card that'll let someone know that a gift has been made in their honor. So for example, if you want to buy a goat, $85, you can help someone in a developing country. A goat is up to 16 cups of nutritious milk a day. You can drink the milk, make cheese, sell the excess for school supplies, medicine, whatever a family needs.
And you've been able to travel the world and see these gifts at work, if you will.
And since I last saw you, I had a chance to go to Kenya and see water projects. Water projects is just one of the things that you can go online and help support. I'll tell you, over 1,000 kids die every day from dirty water.
Wow.
So it's amazing to say we've been so blessed in this country to go online and give just a little bit and let folks know that we're thinking of them.
And a real beautiful thing as that is there is star power as well. Many celebrities are stepping up to the plate. One of them, namely, who we've just seen in the star, Patricia Heaton. What can you share about her and the work she's doing?
I woke up this morning, I saw you on TV interviewing folks in the new movie, The Star. Patricia Heaton from Everybody Loves Raymond, in the middle. She has a special hope bracelet. It's made by artisans in India, and it's one of those things that you can purchase and it'll come to your house. You can give it to a loved one, and the money goes to where needed most. So there's been a lot going on around the world this past year. Flooding in Houston, World Vision helped out with that.
Wow.
Puerto Rico, World Vision was there. Haiti, places in Africa, Southeast Asia, World Vision is working to respond in relief and development work.
That's very, very nice. We've called these Miracles with Fur, but the theme this year is Shine Bright.
That's right. We want folks to shine bright. You know, Scripture says they will know we are Christians by our love. And I can't think of a more adorable way to show folks that we love them than to help them out, because these animals help people lift themselves out of poverty.
Absolutely.
Goats tend to have up to 2 kids a year. And a lot of times in villages, we'll find that people will keep one goat to help grow the flock, and they'll give one away to their neighbors. Wow, these are really hungry animals. They're growing, they're growing all the time. They're super adorable. And I love hearing the stories from the field. In Southeast Asia, where there's flooding, they used to have chickens and they would drown when there was flooding. Now, you can buy things like goats, and you give goats to families, and when there's, you give ducks. When there's flooding, the ducks just float on up, and when the water subsides, they just waddle on down to the ground and give healthy, protein-rich eggs to families.
Beautiful. Want to encourage people to look at the catalog and have a conversation with their children about how this would work.
Yeah, I mean, what a great way to model giving for your children. A lot of times in the holidays, we forget the true spirit of Christmas.
Absolutely.
It's about gimme, 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 but now this is about giving back.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you've got a podcast. Before we say goodbye, share a little bit about that.
Yeah, World Vision does relief, development, and advocacy work in 100 countries around the world, including the U.S. So we have all sorts of fascinating guests. We had Patricia Heaton on. We had Kelvin Beechin from the New York Jets. We have all sorts of folks who care about children around the world. So we love to sit and have extended conversations with them. I mean, we're chatting for 3 or 4 minutes, but wouldn't it be great to hear Patricia Heaton talk for an hour? You know, that's what I love about podcast formats. You're busy, so we have a quick interview, but sometimes, you know what, you're in the car for an hour, let's hear an extended conversation with someone like Russell Moore or a Washington Post reporter who went all the way to South Sudan to see the work that's going on there.
Beautiful work. We appreciate your being here yet again. I'm going to send this back to Sarah in the studio. She can tell you where you can get some more information.
To learn more about the World Vision gift catalog, visit the Studio 5 Facebook page.
We've got much more of this Studio 5 special holiday edition ahead, but first, here is another Christmas message for you.
Hi guys, this is Jeff and Alyssa Bethke, and Merry Christmas from Studio 5.
Yes, we love you guys so much, and this is the Christmas season where I think we need to remember, I think of the verse in John where it says that the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. And the fun thing about that phrase, dwelt, is it's actually the same Greek word for tabernacle. And I think that's such a beautiful picture that in that season, or in that scripture, and in this season, it's actually about God coming down and tabernacling among us. The same picture we get in Israel of Him walking with them, Him dwelling with them. That's that's what we get in Jesus in the flesh with us. And I think that's a beautiful reminder and also a helpful anecdote, specifically in regards to stress or in regards to the problems and sometimes the things we face during the Christmas season. Maybe you're out there and Christmas is not a fun word to you because you think about the broken family you have. You think about the divorce that maybe your parents or you just walked through, or even the stress of trying to produce a picture of Christmas that actually is not fun and not joyful. But when I think you remember that Jesus, who dwelt among us, who came to us, and that ultimately Christmas is about that God himself put on flesh and walked among us, to pursue us, to know us, and then to die for us, and then resurrects to give us new life. To me, when you realize that's the center, a lot of stuff starts to fade away. And when you concentrate on the real reason of what this season is actually about, the incarnation of Jesus, it's a huge, huge blessing. So we love you guys, and we hope you have a great Christmas.
And still ahead, here on Studio 5.
Happy dawn, sing through all Jerusalem.
We head to Nashville for the holiday sound of Point of Grace.
And welcome back to Studio 5.
The wait is over. Here is our pick for #1 in the Studio 5 countdown of the best holiday films.
At #1.
Hang all the mistletoe, I'm gonna get to know you better. This Christmas
is This Christmas, starring Chris Brown, Loretta Devine, and Regina King.
You told them 6 o'clock, right? You should have told them 4, because then they would have been here on time.
Where your Christmas spirit at? Come on.
Hey, everybody, Merry Christmas!
You got a name, Holmes?
She did always like them articulate.
Take it back. What's with that thing, man?
My ladies, you want to spend time with brother.
Thank you, Ben. You mind,
Just pass the plate over here and I'll chew it for him, too.
Music is an important part of the holiday season.
Indeed it is. So today,
we're taking a listen to the sounds of the Nashville-based trio, Point of Grace, with an original Christmas tune from their new holiday album, Sing Noel.
On this album, I think what it will add to people's sort of holiday collection is that it's very gospel focused, it's very carol focused.
sacred infants all divine. What a tender love was like, thus to come from highest bliss down to such a world as this. Hail, oh, hail, thou blessed morn, see redemption's happy dawn. Sing through all Jerusalem, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Christ is born in Bethlehem. Teach, oh teach us, holy child, by thy grace so meek and mild. Teach us to resemble thee in thy sweet humility. Hail, oh, hail, thou blessed morn, see redemption's
still ahead on Studio 5.
You and I are called to be a friend to the world.
Bible teacher Lisa Bevere is here with the final word for you and my precious daughter.
We are almost out of time for this holiday special edition of Studio 5. It just flies by when you're having a good time. So I'm giving today's final word to Christian author and speaker Lisa Bevere. She has a special message for you, Sarah.
Sarah, may you go further than you ever imagined. May you live and love fearlessly. May you dream outrageously. May you never be afraid to ask for help, because that is often one of the most courageous things. Honor your parents. Honor your God. Be the woman that you were created to be, and it doesn't matter what anybody else says. Baby girl, we need you to be you.
Wow, that was beautiful. Thanks, Dad.
You are very welcome. And thank you for joining us for this Studio 5 special holiday edition. By the way, if you're looking for another Christmas gift, Lisa's book, Without Rival, is a great read, and it's in stores right now. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year from Studio 5. And thank you, Sarah.